Ever since the book Born to Run came out, people have been talking about the importance of putting your forefoot down first when you run. Some of the arguments for this is that it's much more natural, and because if your heel touches the ground first, you will slow yourself down with a lot of braking forces and you will become less energy efficient. Or so they say. If that is true, then all of the best runners in the world should land on their forefoot. It's simply logic. You don't want braking forces because then you can't run that fast. I mean, Lewis Hamilton, he doesn't drive Formula 1 with the handbrake on, now does he? But this is what it looked like at one of the 4 measuring stations set up by the Federation World Athletics during the World Championships in London 2017, during the marathon race there. And as you can see, 3% of the women and 3% of the men put the forefoot down first. About 70% put down their heel first. But maybe there were a lot of really bad runners who mostly ran the World Championships because they bribed their way into the competition. So how about we just take a look at the fastest runners in this World Championships. Here is what the top 8 women looked like at the 4th measuring station. As you can see, it's a bit mixed among the women here, with the winner Chilimo landing on her heel the first 2 laps and then midfoot, while the runner-up actually landed on her forefoot every time that was checked. Intriguing. So it seems that those who were at the very top did not land on their heel so much. So let's check out the top 8 men at the same competition. And here we can see that the top 4 runners in this World Championship landed heel first every time it was checked. Okay, so maybe there's a difference between men and women, and the best women put their forefoot down first, but not the men. No, first of all, you saw the totals. 97% of the runners did not put their forefoot down first, which was true to both men and women. Also, this is what Brigitte Kosgei looked like when she broke the world marathon record. It doesn't get any clearer than this. She puts down her heel first. But Eliud Kipchoge, who holds the men's world record, he lands more on his forefoot. But in this film, Kenenisa Bekele puts his heel down first. And we can go on and on like this. There are several different arguments used to show that landing on the heel is bad. For example, that it is bad to land too far in front of the body. And this is true. You shouldn't land so much in front of the body. And if you stretch your leg out in front of you, it's easy to put your heel down first. But what often happens when runners try to run a bit more on the forefoot is that they just angle their feet down at the ankle and land like this. And that is even further in front of their center of mass. No, don't get me wrong. I'm certainly not saying to you that you have to put your heel down first and it's bad to mostly run on your forefoot. I myself run almost exclusively on my forefoot. But if a world record holder in marathon and a vast majority of the marathon runners at the 2017 World Championships didn't put their forefoot down first, it may not be 100% must when running those distances. It is far more important where your foot lands in relation to your body how it moves just before it hits the ground, and how you load the foot, then exactly which part of your foot or your shoe that touches the ground first. And remember, it is possible to put your heel down first and still have most of your weight on your forefoot, if you want to. Especially when running a bit faster, which all the runners in these examples I showed you just did. Because the faster you run, the further in front of your body it's okay to put your foot down. Which is part of the reason why the vast majority of the runners at the World Championships I'm talking about did put their heels down first. But you can forget the truth that all good runners always land on their forefoot, because the statistics show that that is a myth. I truly hope you liked that video, and if you did, please click the like button and maybe also the subscribe button. And feel free to check out all the other content I have here on my channel. And maybe you are also interested in my online course. You'll find it at fredrikzillén.com.